Hi guys, it's DK388 and in today's video we got a Samsung 65-inch super thin flat screen TV. This is the S95B model, the OLED screen, built-in Alexa and voice control from Google Assist. And today we'll just run through the unboxing, setup and demo. So the box itself is about 170mm deep and 950mm high and 1640mm long. So it probably won't fit in your average car unless you got a pickup or a van. And the box weight is 35 kilograms, so definitely a two-person lift. So inside the box you can see it's well packaged, and the clever design means you just lift the sleeve up, revealing the TV itself, and well packaged with the polystyrene. And then just to run through the quick setup of the TV, how to remove it from the box and how to assemble the stand, and some dimensions and weights with or without the stand. The stand itself comes in two parts. You've got the base, and then you've got this upright section which just simply slots in, and then is secured in place with 4 screws. The stand itself is made of like a composite plastic, quite stiff, and the stand itself is 280mm deep front to back, and width left to right is 355mm. The stand itself is made of a very heavy, sturdy steel construction, and this bit where we're trying to lift the TV out the box is quite nerve-wracking because it's so thin. There's some guidelines here where to hold the TV. Try not to pinch it. And then this is the stand itself. Once it's fully assembled, it just slots into the back, located using the pinholes and just using the 2 latches to secure it to the TV itself. And again, trying to carefully upright the TV. You can see it's so thin. It must be about 3-4mm thick. Power cable is located at the rear right hand side corner at the bottom, and then the cable wires channels through to the TV and along the stand. And you can see here there's some makeup covers just to make good. Right, in terms of connections, we've got 2 USB ports, both 5 volts. One's half an amp and one's 1 whole amp for your portable drives, which is quite useful. And then you've got a HDMI 4, HDMI 3 with an eARC, and then HDMI 2-in-1. And then you've got your optical out, your LAN connection for your Ethernet, and then your antenna connections for your satellites and antennas. And this bit's where the stand is fixed to, as previous. And then the power cable at the bottom right corner as you look at it from behind. And then the chassis itself just got like speaker grills and ventilation grills at the bottom. So that's the body, main body, and then the TV. Its screen itself is just 4 or 5mm thick, super thin. And then accessory wise, looking at the pack, you got your manuals for your smart control, and you're obviously your standard controller, as shown here, just a bog standard plastic. And then you've got a second control, which is your smart control, your voice control, which is powered by a rechargeable USB-C port at the bottom. And there's also a solar cell there you can recharge as well, so quite interesting remote. And then here, the most satisfying bit is we're peeling back the screen protector slowly. As you can see, the screen, it's a very bright 4K resolution OLED screen. Super thin, and you can see detail here as we're just about to come to an end. And there we go. And the viewing angle, you can see it's quite wide, and you can see how thin that screen is. It's about 4 or 5mm, really, really thin. So trying to be very delicate when you unpack it. So distance behind the TV is about 280, and then the height from the bottom to the bottom of the screen is 75mm, and then bottom to the top of the TV is about 905mm. And just a viewing angle from left to right as we pan round, just to give you an idea of the viewing angles. And you can see the black is really black, so that's the benefit of an OLED screen. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.